Refresh. Refresh.
Here, my channel. Oh, that was John.
See?
Oh, shoot.
Audio came in just fine.
It did. Alright, let's do it one more time.
No, I have to figure out why.
Check your audio. Is your volume all the way up?
Second screen. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, are we even broadcasting?
We're on YouTube. Now, you just need to send it to me.
I am on air. Okay.
Okay.
Just because I'm loading this up right now.
Okay.
Here we go.
No.
Music and sound. Turn that all the way off. Done. Now I can go into done. YouTube.
Where's my CD pen? Because I'm smoking. Jealous.
Huh?
Yeah, at least I'm a man to tell you. Not personal, I'm just being funny.
Okay, sound's on for us.
Just hoping.
I'm looking at it. Sound's on.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Share. PS4 app. Nope. Oh, come on, please. Just work fast. Work fast! I get so aggravated so easily.
It's because of the stupid stuff. I'd be doing that shit too, man. No worries. I'm the same.
Come on, please. Just work fast. Work fast. I get so
Okay.
aggravated so easily.
It's because of the stupid stuff. I'd be doing that shit too, man. No worries. I'm the same.
No, he said he can hear us.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. I think it's probably John.
It's John.
Hopefully, you're on. You hear us. Hopefully his thing's on.
Okay. So that's going on. Let me pop this back on.
Hopefully, you can hear turn it on. If you can. All right, here we go. All right, you sent it. You send the invite.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna go.
Okay, he can hear us. Good. Thank you. Thank you, John.
Do I need to send you another invite, or are we good?
I don't know if he's just in case, because he said now he can hear us. So just do one more. You watching now? Yeah, just send it to me one more time, please.
Done and done.
Thank you.
All right. Cool.
All right, sent it. Let's roll.
All right. Ready to get this shit on the road?
Let's go.
Cool. Dang it already. All right, man. So take 2. Let's do this crap. Take 3. Jesus, what am I talking about? All right. All right. So let me find my bearings so I know what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, everybody.
Hear us.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of The Corner. We're doing Couch Talk. This is where we sit on the couch and we just answer questions and talk about what's happened through the week. Similar to the corner, but on the corner, we're going to start putting out more of a reliable sort of menu, I guess you could say, or schedule.
Yes.
So this way you guys can start knowing, like, hey, on certain days they're going to talk about this. But this is the couch, where we're a little bit more up close and personal with you guys, and we talk to you more about what's going on.
I have a question.
Yes. Oh, wait. We didn't introduce you. I'm
We
sorry.
did not.
So,
I am the.
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I am the unknown.
Unknown. And I am Potter the Otter, also known as the Otter Boss.
Question though.
Yes.
The glasses.
The glasses. What glasses?
Those glasses right in here.
These.
You
Oh, these
are
glasses.
inside. Yes.
Yes, sir. What would you like to know about these fancy
Why are
glasses?
they on?
That's a good question. You see, it was really, really hot today, right?
Very hot.
Oh my
I ain't gonna lie,
god.
when I was outside, oh my. it was
You know what?
killing.
My sympathy goes out for the people that had to work outside today in
Firefighters.
the hot heat, and the firefighters. Oh, we'll
Good
get to that in a
stuff, man.
minute. But yes, it was so hot today. Right. I
Okay.
decided, I wanted to wear the glasses inside the house to keep me cool.
That's good. And we're inside. You know, and it.
Good point.
There we go.
Okay, so moving on. I think the last thing we talked about when we were on the show was we talked about Goldberg, right, in wrestling.
Crybaby.
And
That's right.
man, and how big of a crybaby, and a lot of things has happened since then in the AEW and wrestling world.
Yes.
And I'd like to actually get started by talking about the pay-per-view from AEW.
Double or nothing.
Right. So if you guys haven't had a chance to, get into the pay-per-view for AEW, let me just go ahead and tell you what we had was the Mimosa match between Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy, and man, oh man, right, man, oh man, let me tell you that. But
I enjoyed it.
right, and it wasn't just them too.
I think I got oil.
What'd you do?
Oh, I tasted oil. I don't know if it got in my mouth.
Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Gotta help the buddy out here real fast.
Yeah, no worries. I know y'all laughing. That's what we're all about. We're here to entertain you and give you some good news on the other side.
Well, you know what, man? While I'm doing this, talk to me a little bit about the pay-per-view. Let me know about how
Okay.
you guys felt, or how you felt.
Honestly, I feel it was a good pay-per-view.
Right.
The Mimosa with Jericho and Orange Cassidy. It was pretty good. I liked it. To me, personally, I just think it was just for two men just to go get drunk. To lose that match, you had to dump the opponent in a pool of mimosa. I don't know much about the mimosa. I know it's orange juice and
Right, so this is
I think
pretty
it's
cool.
orange juice and CBD, by the way.
Right.
Getting up on THC, looking for another spot. Anyways, yes, I truly think it's just two men that just wanted to get drunk on a good ass day.
Yeah, let me tell you about something right now.
AEW, by the way.
That right there just killed me. It killed it. It just, I'm dying. You know what, man?
Yes.
I think AEW is killing it right now. And I think they're killing it so much that I'm going to talk about NXT for a second here. Let's bring them up for a little bit.
Sure.
NXT, AEW, they both start on the same night. They both come on
Wednesday.
Wednesdays.
That's right.
I'm not exactly 100% on the time that NXT does come out. I think they come out a little early.
I think it's a little earlier.
Right.
But I know that, well, we're on the Pacific Coast, so I don't know how all that works.
Right.
But
Either way, so let's talk about them for a second. They've been killing it in the wrestling world when it comes to NXT versus AEW. So much so that Vince had decided to pull NXT off of Wednesday nights because AEW is just killing it in the ratings.
very.
And not only that, but I know that the guy is... Yeah!
I'm just
You know, man, go ahead and... pick up.
like I said, I truly think that it was the storyline. The storyline is number one in this. It's WWE and AEW. One thing about WWE, they don't have a good storyline. don't know who's writing their stories or anything else, but I just truly think that they need to get back to how it is. AEW, good storyline, putting the talent into the wrestlers, giving time into the wrestlers, building the wrestlers. As we see, to me, this is what wrestling is. Old school wrestler needs to boost up new school wrestling. What does that mean? You have to take, you're trying to get over. That's basically it. Okay? We all know Jericho can't do it no more. Look at his body. Sadly to say, he's fat. He's out of shape, but he can still entertain us. He can still piss you off and everything else. You see what he's letting Orange Cassidy get over him. And all about Orange Cassidy is that his persona in the ring is so catchy because it's so lazy, but it's so entertaining. Who in the right mind would think of having a character putting in their pocket, doing everything half-ass, of putting everybody in the headlock and just go limp, doing this in the crowd? Like, the man is lazy, but such a badass. Like, Orange Cassidy literally is also another future of AEW as well. Also, a lot of other things of AEW. We have, let's see, the Lucha Libres tag team. Like, they're so talented.
Right, and not just that, but their characters themselves.
Yes.
I wish I would have gotten to know the Lucha Libres a little bit more.
I will say this: we will put this into consideration of the Lucha Libre wrestling.
Right.
We'll get into that.
Right. Now, I do want to bring up another topic, which is the third-party bands that WWE is doing right now. I think this is some absolute bullshit on the part of Vince McMahon. So
he's scared.
Right. And so for you guys out there who don't know what these third-party bands is, basically what's going on is Vince McMahon is saying to all his wrestlers, you're under contract with me, and if I catch you going out and self-promoting with a different company, your ass is fired and banned. Now, that company doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be AEW, or it could be something as simple as Twitch, or even this platform here, YouTube.
It is.
If they self-promote on a third-party platform, they are terminated.
But see, I like where AEW is going because they are actually promoted in this pay-per-view. We actually have another company coming in.
Right.
NWA.
NWA came in with their women's bout.
Women's bout, and they fought the AEW women's champion.
Right.
I like that. It was promotion for
Right.
both companies. That's letting you show that AEW's like, okay, they're welcoming other parties and other ideas.
They're willing to branch out and be a part of other companies' projects as well, which is nice because that it doesn't close their minds off and say, oh, there's no other wrestlers everywhere else. They are willing to acknowledge that there are other wrestlers. It's only whether that company is willing enough to acknowledge their existence too, like WWE.
And I think that's why they're scared.
Right.
Everybody knows Vince McMahon is selfish.
Right. Well, I mean, look at the way he handled it when he first came into the wrestling industry. He came in and he bought wrestlers out of each corporation, which during the time was an unheard of thing to do. You didn't do that. You didn't go and buy out somebody's wrestler and take it from him. Look what he did with Hulk Hogan. Look at what he did with Sting. Look what he did with Undertaker and all these other people that he grabbed and picked and pulled from everywhere. So right now, yes, Vince is scared. He's scared because
he got
no
talent. No, they got talent. I take that back. They do have talent. They do have talent. They got the Fiend.
Right.
They have the big dog, new big dog. Oh, my favorite. Roman Reigns. They have a lot of people that they could boost up. They're just not putting their effort and giving them the right stories.
They're not.
They're just letting them.
These guys need more time.
Way more time.
And they need to get their young cats in and boost them up a little bit.
Yes.
And just come back to the fans.
How do you feel that Jericho is giving what true wrestling fan is? He's letting Orange Cassidy get over.
Right. And
this is
Cody
3 wins that he had.
Cody within the AEW business as well. He's another wrestler. He's also one of those, top cats, been in the wrestling for a minute, and he's letting those underlings come in right now. Which, by the way, big news on part of the AEW title ship match, which is the TNT belt, is now in the hands of the Dark Order. Oof.
Yes.
Man, I think this is the season for the bad guy. And honestly, this is good. Because it means when the heroes come, to take back what's rightfully theirs, it will be that much more rewarding.
I honestly like that, and I'm also excited about this because this is also a new era. We have not seen a new era in wrestling, especially WWE. And I'm liking that AEW is bringing that new era back.
Right.
So
right.
now we're in the era of the Dark Order.
Right.
And this is not even a world's title, but I love how they having their own title story.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, Johnny Mox is doing good for the World Heavyweight title. But now I feel all eyes is on the TNT title. Because now they're, it's a new era. Dark Order's like a whole new,
Yeah, they really are. And it's going to bring a whole different time, whole different kind of attitude to the AEW, which I can't wait to see what's going to be coming up in the near future for wrestling.
Yes.
So there's another topic I want to get into the conversation tonight, and it's about the new Batman movie.
New Batman movie.
Have you seen all the stuff that they've gone to put together with the trailers and all the footage? Have you seen all this yet?
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
I'm not a fan, but I'm still going to go see it. The reason why is because I did not like how the, what's the name?
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson said, you know what, we need a new way of vision of Batman. Not working out. The new Batmobile. To me, it looks like a Charger that's souped up. I haven't seen the movie yet. We already know that it's not coming out till another 2 years because of the
coronavirus.
The coronavirus.
Right, and it's official right now. Batman has coronavirus.
Yeah.
Listen, here's a conversation point I want to ask you. With Batman, we all know that with coronavirus, safety's number one. Do you think Batman will wear a mask?
Bro.
He's not a ninja. No, you forget. Listen, his mask only comes up to here. He's not wearing a mask over his mouth. He's susceptible to getting the coronavirus.
Yes.
Do you think he'll wear a mask now over his mask? I mean, this is a simple question, right?
Honestly,
Hey! What'd you think? He would wear a mask if he could. Fighting the bad guys and hitting people.
Goddamn. I think it would be I will say it would be good because it will show the ninja side of Batman, of the younger, with Ra's al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul. Listen, when it comes down to it, I'm not a big fan of the movie either. Already, the movie's not even out yet. Already, I'm not even a fan. There are a couple scenes that look pretty good. I saw one scene where he was beating the crap out of this dude, like boom, 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 boom. That's cool. But at the same time, the car looks janky as shit. It looks like someone took a sticker and put it on top of the hood of a Charger and said, it's a Batmobile.
It is, but I do like the twist that they have. Everybody always thought, who are you? I'm Batman. But what did he say?
Well, because Christian Bale made that famous. That was never a thing before Christian Bale.
You're right. Okay, that is true. But I do like how it went to another twist. I'm vengeance.
Right.
That spooked got me too, and I'm like, ooh, cool. You got me. I will go see it, but already I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan. I don't think I'm going to pay the money to go see it.
No, I mean, if it's on whatever, cool. I won't spend or take a nice girl out to go see that because I'll piss her off.
Let's get into gaming real fast. I want to talk a little bit about Grand Theft Auto 5. So we did see a little footage on the Grand Theft Auto 5 reveal when they brought out the PS5 reveal. And we get to see a little bit about what they were working on. But I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. With the Grand Theft Auto 5, it's just an update for a PS5, format. And so what are they really going to add to it that they don't already have?
I hope that, I heard that they're continuing the story. As we all know, all you fans play Grand Theft Auto. We all are fans of all three characters. So deep down, you don't want to kill Michael. You don't want to kill Trevor, even though he's a sinister, cannibalistic, sadistic, horny,
very intriguing
human being, but handsome, but
he's got a charisma,
to the T.
big penis. Wait, what?
It ain't ashamed to show it. I would like to see how they will continue these characters if they go with their storyline. How crazy is Trevor going to get? Did somebody honestly make it?
Right, and that's if they actually do decide to release a DLC. They never said that they would. All that they said is they would have a PS5 update, which could mean anything. But at the one hand, why advertise this on the PS5 reveal if you're not going to give us something big to go with it too?
Man.
So I can only hope that the PS5 with Grand Theft Auto 5, they're actually going to give us something more than just updated graphics. I don't need upgraded graphics. The Grand Theft Auto 5 graphics look fine enough.
Yes.
What I want is a bigger place, bigger story, and more to do. And here's something else I would like. From one gamer to the producers, I would like where if you made a place like a giant village filled with people and filled with things to do, make it so I can walk into each and every single one of those buildings if I so chose to.
Yes. That needs to be, because it's like, okay, if I want to rob something, I got to go to a specific gas
area, yes,
or whatever, or jewelry store. No, this is be frank. They are robbers. They are thieves. They do what they need to do. So it's like, okay, if I see a jewelry store right going down this boulevard, I don't have to go around that way. I can just stop. Boom. Give me a money. Pow, pow, pow. Trevor status.
Right. But at the same time, I'm tired of having video games where I play a game and it shows me a big building and I can't even go in it because it's a shell building.
Yes.
It's basically one big studio lot, and I don't want to have to play on a movie studio lot. I'd rather play in a game where I can actually go inside of a building. That would be nice.
That's that I am.
So, I want to talk a little bit about the haptic feedback. Do you know much about the haptic feedback on the PS5 controllers?
No.
What's really nice about the PS5 controllers is they have what's called a haptic feedback, which is, here's your controller. And what that is as you're pushing these controllers, as you're pushing these joysticks, the rumble pack inside will actually rumble and crackle and make feel for your hands as if it's actually happening from the game. So if you see lightning strike across the sky, it'll feel like lightning striking across your remote. But not just that.
Wow.
That is really cool. But not just that. There are other features that I also like. For instance, they advertised a game in which, I think it's called Point Blank or something, in which you fire a gun and that your actual trigger can lock up. And when that does, you can't push down on your trigger button. You actually have to do something to unlock your trigger for you to be able to shoot your gun.
I like where this is going because it's more getting back to the old school days of where, you have to go do this. Or
go outside and play with your hands?
Yes, or that's disgusting. But
Wait, what? Go outside and play with your hand? Boy, you never went outside and played in mud?
Oh, that?
Yes, go outside and play with your hands. What do you think I mean? Why would I play with my hands outside of public?
You never know,
No, I do know. That would never happen. What I'm saying is, no, I get what you mean. It is bringing back sort of a old school feel, but what I also think it's doing is it's immersing us into the video games even more so that we lose ourselves while playing a game. Can you imagine playing the next God of War and you feel like the power surging within your hands?
Can I also say this? The next God of War, we already know Kratos is going up against Thor. So I can't wait how that would be on the PS5 with that dang that controller.
It'd be interesting to see what happens when Thor comes down with that mighty hammer.
Yeah, I would love to experience that on the PS5.
Right.
The next God of War of Kratos and Thor.
Thor.
Yes.
So let's get into talk about some real news here. Man, it has been hot.
It has been.
And sometimes I wonder to myself, does our government possibly know things that they're not telling us? And
I believe so.
And here's why. Sometimes you see things that you think are just a coincidence. Like, for instance, internet's been all kinds of shoddy lately, and then it gets super, super hot like this. To me, I feel like that was a sunspot. It pushes out a certain amount of heat waves that travel to the Earth, and it's been known to disrupt electricity signals such as internets and so on and so forth. And I'm thinking to myself, man, is it so hot? Did we get a sunspot and they just didn't say anything because they didn't know how the planet was going to handle it?
I'm also going to boost up your theory here. Have you even noticed this today when I went to the store? How ironic with all these fires, mean tsunami winds came in. Mean tsunami winds.
Well, that happens a lot.
But all of a sudden now it stopped.
Well, right. So let's talk about that a little bit. So when you have a change in weather that comes in suddenly and it moves in real fast, it can affect a change on a bigger scale. For instance, these fires that are out here in Southern California, because of the sheer size and nature of the fires, they can actually create their very own thunderstorms and rain situations as well. As a matter of fact, just outside a little while ago, about 3 or 4 hours ago, it started sprinkling.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and it was just in this little area. It started sprinkling. So, yeah, these fires can cause winds to come out of nowhere. Remember, now the vegetation's not there, and it's barren land, so now this winds can sweep across the land without having to hit anything to slow it down. So, there's that, too. So, these fires is horrible. My heart goes out to the firefighters right now.
Big ups to the firefighters, man. I know you guys are fighting a hard battle. You guys will make it, man.
Right.
Much respect to you guys.
Right. I mean, I can't imagine what they're going through.
Heat.
And you know what you can do? And you know what you can do? You can help support your local firefighters. When they bring out the boot and it's time to donate, shoot them a couple of bucks from out of your cup holder. You know, you're going through the McDonald's, or you're going through the Chick-fil-A, or you're coming out Waffle House, or you're doing whatever, and they're out there trying to fundraise. Remember, these guys really depend a lot on you guys to help support them.
That's right.
So, and they're out there busting their asses, fighting these fires.
It's a lot. Of the coronavirus. Who knows if they even got the mask out there doing what they're doing?
I'm sure they do, and I hope they do, because, man, do you think they wear a mask under their mask?
I think so, because they're out there.
Yeah, but they don't want to get the coronavirus on their mask.
But then again...
do you think the fire burns up the coronavirus that close?
From what our leader says,
let's have a bonfire.
But we'll see how that goes.
Right.
Big ups to you, firefighters. Keep up the good work. Thank you for saving our lives.
NFL, baby.
NFL.
Right around the corner. Oh, man, I can't wait.
Rams.
Cowboys are going to lose so hard this year, and I cannot wait for them to lose. So excited. If they win, I'm going to be pissed. But if they lose, so excited.
Man, some people...
so excited for them to lose. I can't wait. And Green Bay. Anyway, so the NFL, the Rams are probably going to do really well this year. I'm looking for the Chargers to be a big name out there. I'm looking to the San Francisco. I'm looking at a few different NFL teams to really stride it off.
I'm going for my Rams.
2
years ago, we was extravagant, man.
Bro.
We went to the Super Bowl undefeated, and then all of a sudden we choked. And the next year, we lost the majority of our key players, and we went to crap.
Listen, they don't have any fans in the stands now, so we can afford for them to keep their heads in the game and focus a little bit more. Now, here's a good question for you. Let me ask you. Do you think fan morale in the stands versus at home will play a key part in the players actually like getting a second wind or scoring their touchdowns? Do you think that'll motivate them?
These sports, even sports entertainment, I believe they need the people there to get the second win, to get...
They've got to have the people.
When you throw a freaking pass or a field goal, they want them to boo or cheer them.
Right.
They want their hometown to be like, yeah, you know?
Let's be honest. When you're a football player and you've spent your whole career as a professional football player, 5, 6, 7 years, however your whole career lasts for, and you're out there and you're busting your ass and you're doing your job and you're so used to those crowds cheering that the minute you get back into a game, it's almost like playing fucking high school football again.
It does, or like you're
not even high school football. I should take that back.
No, like you playing on the block.
Playing on the block.
Literally.
Ain't nobody there cheering for you except for your mama, and you can kind of hear her a little bit in the background. Yeah! Go Tyrone! Go, baby, I love you! Mama loves you!
I did Sherman.
So yes, I can't wait to see how it's going to work out. I think the MLB actually handled the situation pretty well. They put signs. They put cheer sounds out in the back, and then they put people in the crowds. But here's my problem: if you're the guy out running the soundboard inside that building up there, and you're running the MLB, and he hits the ball, how do you know what level of cheer to give to the crowd?
Exactly.
How do you know?
Going back to what I was even saying, who knows? Why do you not put the big crowd of the home team, the home team play?
Right,
I
think it would be pretty cool to actually see or to hear, like, oh, we're in a home team, so why doesn't the home team get bigger cheers and the away team get more boos? Hey, that would be pretty interesting to go on.
Harry Carey.
Hey,
Let's ask Harry Carey how
Hey.
he don't feel about this whole coronavirus.
right.
That's another. Yeah.
Right. But I feel like he'll probably ask you, whether or not you want to. Would you eat rat poison? If you knew rat poison was good for you and you could eat it without dying, but it was still called rat poison, would you eat rat poison? Oh, good. I was worried.
Oh, good.
I was saying yes.
How?
Right, and we're gonna get ready to wrap this up pretty soon here. And what I like to do is at the very end, I think answering some questions from the audience is a good way.
I want to also boost that up when we say send questions. Send
the questions.
We're just like the entertainers, sports entertainers. We're here to help you, give you that, because we know what's going on. Lord knows we know what's going on. This man has sunglasses on.
I have no clue what's going on. I'm not even here willingly. I'm just against my will. He's got a gun. You can't see it, but he's holding me hostage. It's all right.
Anyways.
Next question. Actually, let's get into fan questions. We had a fan question from. Actually, here is a good one. This is a random.
Who's it from?
This is a random fact. This was sent in by Kiba. Did you know your nipple is the same size as your butthole? And somebody's actually tried this. It says, I know because I've tried. Wait, what?
How's that possible? Can
How?
you tell me this?
How did you try?
Did they do the take
How
the
big
chest
is
on
her
massacre?
tatas?
It all depends. Now,
Now, is this true fact, or is this somebody's just, happen to... How is that even... That can't be true. Because I'm going to tell you something. Man, I've seen some big old black titties before, and they had some areolas that are like this big. Does that mean her butthole is that big?
That's kind of a plus.
Oh! That's like the Sarlacc pit without any teeth.
Well, you can do a lot, though.
Ooh, can you imagine?
Well, it's kind of like the Grand Canyon. I get it. Just like...
Stop flexing.
Relax. There we go. Anyway.
God damn.
Get those fucking wrenches.
Bro. C-clamp that shit to the side of the wall.
C-clamps.
Okay, so I don't think that's real. That can't be real.
It's
I've
impossible.
seen women all the time with big old areolas, and that can't be. Unless she means just the nipple.
I don't know. If it's no, you got big turps coming out when you have like Thanksgiving dinner and stuff.
Stop it.
No, come on.
Stop
now.
Stop it.
Not
So there was
butts.
there was a guy arrested. I can't really remember. Oh, he was arrested in Washington. This is his name. Are you ready? Bezow doo-doo zippity boop boop boop. Bop bop bop. I guess. Arrested. He was arrested. That's the guy's name. What do you think was going on?
Diddity boop boop
Zip.
bop bop bop.
Bezow doo-doo zippity bop bop bop.
I don't know, but
Zopity.
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 Like literally his name and how he's pronouncing it sounds like time to kind of dance. It kind of has a little rhythm to it. Dippity doop pop pop.
You think the by the way, this guy's white. All right. First of all, I want you guys to get that in your head real fast. Do you think his parents were listening to like 1920s jazz and shit? Hey, all right, yeah. Wait, I'm gonna name my next kid that. Jesus. Okay, so how about this for a Halloween idea? I know Halloween's coming around the corner.
Yes, it
This
is.
was another great idea sent in by Kiba, which is we have a Halloween maze or a haunted house. And you have a real crappy haunted house filled with crappy decorations. And then you have a very plain exit, except it's not a real exit. You exit, and that's the real maze.
Ooh, great mind fuck. Great mind fuck. Or how about if it'll be like a mythology kind of thing? I'm just putting it.
What if it? No, yeah, but I like the idea of it being sort of like it's real life. Like you don't know, like you're always being chased down by something. Like you go through the exit.
I like that. I do.
Listen, if you're a ghost or a poltergeist and you're looking for people to hunt, come to our mazes. Right after they leave, they're all yours. Man, oh man, that would be something else. Mandalorian's coming out pretty soon.
Yes, the Mandalorian. I'm gonna let you know.
Boy, Mandalorian. And by the way, coming up in December, November to December time, the new Mandalorian doll will be coming out. Its ears wiggle, its eyes move, I believe. I think its mouth moves too. Looks a lot like this guy, but what did you do? What did you do? Oh my god! Oh my god,
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Right, so as long as he had some CBD, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, new Mandalorian's coming out. I'm trying to think of some new movies that I really enjoy. What are you looking forward to that's coming out?
Honestly, I got a couple. You know, I got Godzilla vs King Kong. I'm a big fan of it. I watched the original. I watch a lot of old school Godzilla. I hope we get a Titan battle. Also the new Halloween.
Oh man,
I can't wait for the new Halloween. I like to see how Michael Myers escaped the house on the previous one, and where they're gonna go. I would like to see how that story is. So
that would be pretty interesting. I do think.
And I would like to see how Michael Myers will somehow heal from all that. As we saw, part of his mask was burned, and he only got 3 fingers on his left hand.
Bro, that dude.
Love to see how he's going to play out in this one.
A few more fingers and he'll get a whole hand for free. Punch his card in, just like, I can't believe this guy's back again. Jesus. Come on, just give me your hand already. Right. I got things to do.
You know he can't hold his knife on the left, so he has to be like this.
Yeah, too busy holding his other knife. Right. Yeah, you know what, man? I think there's some pretty cool games coming out pretty soon. I know there's a lot of talk about Cyberpunk, which obviously I've talked about it before. I can't wait for this game to come out.
Tell us about it.
Right. Well, Cyberpunk.
How's the plot?
Well, I'm not exactly sure the story behind it, but I do know that you get to choose 3 different story functions between when you start the game. So you've got the nomads, you've got the street kids, and then you've got the corpos. And depending on which path you choose to take, you'll have yourself an actual storyline, and you'll also start with different benefits. So it's not like you're starting each game as a different race, but not with any benefits. No, if you're white, you're definitely going to have a lot more stuff in this one. Wait, this is 27. No, this is in the future. So if you're black, you're definitely going to have a lot more benefits coming your way. And if
they got a lot of benefits in my eyes, but stupid in my eyes. But anyway,
listen, the game is really fun. And it's going to have tons of characters in there for you to talk to, and it's huge. But it's not just huge wide, it's huge up as well, because it's in a sprawling city that goes up. Like any other Neo-Tokyo place, it goes up. And I can't wait to see what's going to come from it. I'm like, should I play it on PS4 or should I just hold out to PS5? I don't know.
I would like to see a Bloodborne 2. I know Dark Souls are the most irritating games because you gotta sacrifice yourself, you gotta do this, you gotta
Don't we have a new Dark Souls coming out for PS5?
It's a remake.
That's right, it was a remake.
What they're doing, I think maybe they don't have any ideas.
When it comes to that franchise, maybe not. But I think as part as it goes, it's actually a smart decision, marketable-wise. Because you're re-releasing a product that you've already had as a new product, but just, more sparkly wrapping paper on it. This is basically all it is. However, on the PS5, with the graphics that's moving and the, all that, I think that would be some pretty good detail.
Very, very. I would like to see a Bloodborne 2. I would like to see how that will carry out.
Right.
I'm very interested into the gaming in the near future. I would like to see what PS5, the new Xbox. would bring to us.
Yeah, I think, you know what, personally myself, I'm just going to go for the PS5. I'm not even going to bother with the Xbox. Not at first. Not for the first year.
It's kind of like how you're saying they're having a dick measuring contest.
Right now they're having a dick measuring contest when it comes to their pricing, yes. Right, because they're like, hey man, you know, I'm sure both parties want to put out the price, but both parties are holding out to see what each other's price is going to be.
Yes.
So as soon as the first rumor hits, and I think it's going to be Microsoft that leaks that rumor, we're going to hear shortly after Sony's price reveal, whether a week to 2 weeks after, I think there will be a price reveal. And I feel like it's coming very soon.
Very soon, because I think next month, that's where...
Next month is October season.
Yep.
And everybody knows in October season, the white girls come out with the furry boots and the Starbucks already in their hands. We don't even have babies in October. We just have white women that are born with furry boots and Starbucks already in their hands. Just straight, just flops right out, going, I don't even care.
Well, I mean, there's lots of Halloween parties out there. I mean,
lots of Halloween parties and lots of Rona.
And Rona.
God, do you know why you're here?
Coke.
You were here. Why don't you go ahead and tell us why you were here?
I'm like,
because I was eating ass at a Halloween party.
Okay, listen.
Because you were eating ass at a Halloween party.
Listen, I told her she had to take a bath. You know me.
No.
They got to take a bath.
No, stop it.
Then that's where you get the champagne and out, and then all of a sudden you're like,
no, because knowing me, when it gets to that part, I would just take the champagne and see what happens if I poured it on her butt.
It's gonna
squirm? Huh?
It's gonna boom.
Yeah, but does she squirm?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm gonna have to test this theory out with some cheap champagne.
Well, hey,
you ain't gonna pour no expensive champagne.
A little bit of the bubbles.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find my shit. Oh,
this one?
Yeah.
The thing you handed me?
CBD.
Here it is, guys.
Yes, CBD. But yes,
So, yeah.
I am actually. Oh, and we also have a random question. Tell us about your stoner.
Oh, were you talking about the gaming thing for the stoner one?
Yes, we had a question to that, and I wanted to get to
but I don't have a good story for that.
I don't either.
That's why I didn't want to bring that one up. I didn't have a good story for it. No worries, man. So, again, this is all about us just having fun with you guys. Eventually we're going to start doing things like Let's Plays, where we get down and we start doing live stream on some video games, and we just bullshit, talk, drink, and have general fun. Other times we might do like box reveals, or like weed tasting, or beer tasting, or meat tasting, cheese tasting, shit like that.
Also, start sending us questions on the Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson
the Mike Tyson fight would be interesting. I can't wait to see that.
I'll play some bets. Come on.
Right. So, exactly. We're trying to wrap this up here. Listen, you guys can catch us whenever. We send out our videos to whoever. You guys don't have to feel free to follow or share or have a notification on here. This is my channel. We use it together. This is a joint venture here. I might talk a little bit more than him sometimes, but like I said, we're all growing.
We're all growing.
This is gonna grow.
He's more the legend on it. I'm coming up.
Not a legend.
I'm
also. No, I was just gifted with a good sense of bullshit. That's all it was.
So we're gonna end it right.
Yeah, we're gonna get ready to end the show, and I want to thank everybody who's stopping in. I want to thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us and just listening to us bullshit about random stuff. And like I said before, if you have questions, if you guys want to talk about us, if you guys want to comment on anything that we have to say, shoot us a text, shoot us a comment, shoot us whatever you want to do. And
keep it respectfully. No provocative questions. No.
Yeah, we got pretty provocative here. I think. Well,
we did, but it wasn't censored. So please keep it PG. If it's something personal, we will not open or view them.
Right. Yeah. Oh well, I mean, if it's personal, we couldn't really. I mean, you couldn't really tell if it was personal or not.
I know. I just don't want to hear. Hey, how do you think when they're on top of that and your titty hits face?
Oh, stop it. All All right, guys, we're gonna head out of here. Thanks for everybody
Thank
showing
you.
up. I want to just say thank you again. When we get ready to come back up, we will shoot you guys all a text, and we'll see you guys real soon.
You guys stay safe.
Yeah, man. All right, guys.